Hello there, everybody. How are we all doing? Can you see and hear me clearly? I'm 1 minute early today. 1 minute early. How good's that? 1 minute early on a Friday. Can you all hear me and see me? All the usual questions. Calvin, straight in there, Calvin. Thinks Everton's going to win 2-1 tomorrow. Jack, loving the shirt. Cheers, Jack. Thanks, mate. Thanks for joining, people. We'll get going now. I want to keep these to like half hour maximum, really. So we'll get going straight away. It is the pre-match review of the Arsenal game tomorrow. But before we get into that pre-match review, we've got to talk a little bit, just a very little bit about the match the other night. Liverpool game. It's a killer. That's why we'll only talk a tiny bit about it, because it was a killer. Wasn't it? It was, you know what? It wasn't so much a killer getting beat either. You go to Anfield, it's a tough game going to Anfield for any team, especially a Merseyside derby. But it was the way in which we got beat for me. Don't know about everybody else, but I just thought we just weren't up for it at all. I say that right. Couple of chances first half. Beto hitting the post again. You know, he should be finishing that. And I've said a few times now, I don't want to get on his back too much because he scored some important goals for us since he's come in when Calvert-Lewin got injured. But to be honest, like, he's got to do better with that goal. The offside one, I'll tell you what, the offside one as well. I don't know if you watch David Moyes' press conference today, but David Moyes made a very good point about the offside decision for their goal. As Celtic saying there, we were robbed. Simple. There's only two talking points for the game. I think personally, there's only two talking points from the Merseyside derby. That's Tarkowski's tackle, which we'll come to in a minute. But the main one, like Celtic said, we were robbed. He's offside there, Luis Diaz, isn't he? He's offside. Everybody watching it, and David Moyes said in his press conference today, everyone watching football, everyone who knows anything about football and is watching that can see and knows that he's offside. They're saying that there's a bit about him interfering with play and a bit about Tarkowski, whether Tarkowski's seen him or not. Of course Tarkowski knows he's there. That's pathetic, isn't it? It's absolutely pathetic thing to say. And as Moyes said today, that they're hiding behind words when they say stuff like that. But also another big point about the game, Beto's offside goal. They didn't even draw the lines. They looked at it. They looked at an angle, and they didn't even draw the lines to show us. Like, it looked offside. So I'm not like kicking off saying it wasn't offside, but at least give us the benefits of drawing the lines. If it's going to go to VAR, so they think it's like it's not clear enough for the ref to make that decision, at least draw the lines on the pitch to show us. Let me just mute this because it's making some noise. At least draw the lines on the pitch to show us that it's definitely offside. Now the other big talking point about they had their goal as well. I just went off on a tangent there about Beto's offside, didn't I? Their offside, like I say, it's just pathetic in my opinion that Tarkowski's got to react to block that ball, hasn't he? He's got to do something. He can't just let it run through in case he's not offside for any reason or whatever. Do you know what I mean? Tarkowski hasn't got the benefit of seeing where he was when the ball was played and that, so he's got to react in the moment. So for them to say that's then not offside, to go to VAR and say actually he's not offside in that, I just think it's a crappy rule, to be honest, a crappy rule. It is what it is. It's gone now. The game's gone and all that. And I don't think we deserve to win. If I'm just being totally honest, I don't think we deserved to win. Bluey's there saying, imagine he let it go. Yeah, exactly. You're saying Tarkowski, Luis Diaz one. Imagine he did let it go there, Bluey, and he lets it run through. And Diaz is onside. He's played onside by, I don't know, Mikalenko or something like that. Hasn't moved, hasn't played the offside trap or moved himself, whatever like that. And Tarkowski doesn't know. We'd all be going mad then, wouldn't we? At Tarkowski saying, "What are you doing? Like letting that ball run through." So he's in a no-win situation. there. But moving on, let's go to some of the comments. Let's see. Disappointed with the last game, Jack. Yes, so am I. Celtic says we were robbed. Jack Paul says no excuses. We were rubbish, and it's time to get serious and hold people accountable. Jack, you've got a massive point. I'm going to go on to that in a bit. You have got a massive point there, Jack, about us being rubbish and holding people accountable. We've been in this little bubble, nine unbeaten. Loads were draws where I think we should have done better. Beto should have done better in quite a few. He done well for us, like I say, when he stepped in to Calvert-Lewin's shoes, and he done well, didn't he? Had a boost of energy and confidence with Moyes coming in and him getting the minutes and that. But after that, like, he should have done better in loads of games. And there's other people accountable as well. Frankie says Sky has done its best to get Tarks all the rubbish he's had on Insta. Yeah, I don't think loads of the press help with that at all. They? So let's talk about that. That was the other biggest talking point. Ashley says afternoon gutted, but could have been 4-5-0. Happy with a draw. Thinking it was offside. Liverpool's goal. Yeah, but we should have scored as well, though. Ashley, we should have scored. Lunatic said, Nick, what's the overall opinion about the offside goal in England? Everyone knows it's offside, but what has the media been saying about it? Yeah, not a lot, Lunatic. I'm glad you asked that. Not a lot, because as somebody said above, Frankie said above, the main focus has been on Tarkowski's challenge on McAllister. Honestly, Lunatic, over here in England, it's been the massive talking point is the Tarkowski challenge on McAllister, and all of that by the press. It's not just Sky. All of the press focusing on that a lot has led to Tarkowski and his family apparently receiving a lot of online abuse and death threats from Liverpool fans. Of course, I assume Liverpool fans. Sorry, I assume that, but obviously there's probably sadistic people that go on and do it pretending to be Liverpool fans. So I don't know for a fact it's all Liverpool fans. I'm just assuming there. But yeah, him and his family have received a lot of abuse and death threats, which is obvious. You'll probably see at the bottom there. I've put across Tarkowski's family receiving abuse. I've put kick it out. There's a big focus, isn't there, in football about racism in football, kick it out and all that. This online abuse and death threats and stuff that players get, because it's gone. Who else was it recently? Somebody else had it very, very recently, and I can't think who it was now. One of you guys will let me know, I'm sure, that somebody had it recently, and it had to, or was it a referee? Actually, it was a referee, wasn't it? Had it recently, and it just has to stop. Honestly, it has to stop. They have to do more about abuse and that in football, other sports, and all that online abuse, and death threats as well, and physical threats to people. You know, these lads are going out playing football, and I know Tarkowski's wife has come out and put a statement up. Personally, I don't think she should have done that. Because I think when you do respond to these things, it gives these people who are doing it, they probably get a bit of a buzz about getting a response, about getting a reaction. And that's the only reason. I understand why she's done it, because sometimes enough's enough and you have to. But I just think sometimes it's better to try and ignore them if you can. But it's got to be stopped, honestly. It's got to be stopped. People have got to be dealt with about it. I don't know how they do it. I really don't. Because as we know, people can set up anonymous social media accounts, and they just have stupid names and they don't have their pictures, so they can't be identified. But it has to be stopped somehow. It really does, because it's just bang out of order. Like, the lads playing football, and things happen in football, don't they? Do you know what I mean? He's not the first and won't be the last to make a challenge that's a bad challenge. He apologised to McAllister at the end as well, and McAllister looked okay with him. So if McAllister is okay with Tarkowski at the end of that football game, Tarkowski definitely had a chat with him and looked like he apologised, and McAllister gave him like a little slap on the cheek and that, and they looked okay. So if he's okay to accept the apology, why do people feel that they need to carry it on? and go on with it. Do you know what I mean? What's everybody's thoughts on that? Let's see. Jack Potts says, whether it's offside or not, it's besides the point. We still can put the ball in the net. Jack, yeah. Honestly, mate, you're right. You are right about that. And I do think, as I've already said, I don't think we deserved to win that game. Anyway, I don't. I thought we were really poor. And that's going to lead me on to what I'm about to say next. Just want to get some of your opinions on the abuse in that. Hopefully we'll do better against Arsenal. Hopefully the Dubai trip hasn't had the desired effect, has it? Lunatic? No, it has not. Jack says Tarks is rubbish anyways. I'm so mad with Everton. Dave Moyes at the moment. Tarks is rubbish, Jack. Come on, mate. Tarkowski's not rubbish, mate. Not rubbish, mate. It's your opinion, of course, and you're entitled to your opinion, but in my opinion, I don't think Tarkowski's rubbish at all. Don't know if were you saying he was rubbish after he banged that goal in to equalise against Liverpool 4 or 5 weeks ago, whenever it was, Jack. Tarkowski was as well. That Liverpool game the night, the Merseyside derby, the amount of balls Tarkowski cleared, he was like under every head of it, under every ball that come into our box, really. So nah, Jack, sorry, I'm not having that one myself. Like I say, it's your opinion, that's what it's all about. Let's see. Celtic says Garner, Harrison and Dukes are looking like passages in the team now. Pity Moyes, there's really no options to replace them all. Still get behind the players. They got the FC spot. Actually, 100%. It doesn't matter who's playing in it. Unless it's Jack Harrison. I'm really sorry. I hope he's not playing tomorrow, you know. So what, I'll never shout in the when I'm in the ground and that. I'll never shout like anything negative at a player or anything like that when I'm inside Goodison. And I will cheer. And if I've got nothing good to say when I'm inside Goodison, I won't say it. That's the one thing. I won't shout there, dishing out to any players who are on that pitch. They're the ones running about trying. The thing is with Jack Harrison, I as you know, if you're watching that, if you watch the games we do live, I really, I've got nothing against the lad personally, but I don't think he's a Premier League footballer at all. I don't think he's an Everton player, and I would not be bothered if he didn't put on an Everton shirt again. But when he does, I'll try and support him, especially in Goodison. And as I say, I won't give him abuse whilst I'm actually at the match watching. I don't do that. I'll support or say nothing. Do you know what I mean? Let's see. I says I'm thinking it could have been Oliver, the ref, but 100% wrong. They're still humans at the end of the day. Yeah. Bluey says just keyboard warriors, mate. The real ones don't let you know they're coming. Bluey, yeah, that's a scary statement, isn't it? You're right, though. You're right. Celtic says Tarky's being made out to be an assassin by some Reds and commentators. You don't need to go far back to see the same commentators doing similar or worse tackles. Yeah, mate, and it's been shown as well, because I know people have been showing reels and that of Liverpool players doing it. I don't really like get that as well, that people like take their time to go back and find tackles that other players have done and put reels together. It's a mad world we live in, isn't it? It's a proper mad world like that we live in now, where everybody's got this entitled right on social media to do and say what they want. It's nuts. It's nuts. Michael Oliver received death threats after Lewis Skelly's red card. Yes, that's the one. That's the one, lunatic. Yeah, yes. Yeah, that is the one. It's mad, isn't it? Like I said then, it's just a mad world that we live in. All these people have got this platform where they can air their horrific like opinions and minds and that. But anyway, it is what it is. It's the classic time of the season when players are already on the beach, nothing to play for, says Matthew. Matthew, yeah, I think your players, your Tranmere lads, have been on the beach or somewhere else most of the season, haven't they? Unfortunately, mate. And I want Tranmere to do well, mate, so don't mean that as a skip, but it's bad, isn't it? But Matthew, now that you're saying that, we've got Arsenal tomorrow, as we know. We'll move on from that Liverpool game. It was trash. It was rubbish, that Liverpool game. Honestly, it was boring. I thought it was a boring game to watch. So we'll move on from there. We lost. So It's not the end of the world. It's hard to get anything at Anfield for anyone, not just us. But we've got Arsenal tomorrow. Midday kickoff at Goodison Park. We need to do better, everyone, don't we? We need to do better. We've come to this real like lull. And as Lunatic said about that Dubai trip, hasn't done us any favours. It really hasn't. When we started out with Moyes after the Aston Villa game, and we had a few games. It was like Spurs, Leicester, Brighton. We had a few games there where we done really well, and we were playing really well, and they were playing with smiles on their face, and like they wanted to play football and they wanted to do well. Honestly, the last few games I've kind of given us the benefit of the doubt, because I'm so happy that I think we're safe where we've got to now, and those games and those results have got us there. But I'm honestly, like, the last few games I've been watching, I feel like we've gone back a bit into that hoof ball zone. Not totally, but it looks like we have a little bit. We definitely did against Liverpool. Like I said, not totally, because there is still a little bit of gameplay going on and football going on. Like, we're trying to play through now and again, but it's becoming very few and far between in the games, isn't it? And it concerns me a little bit. We're at that point. There's 8 games to go, and we're about to go into a really, really tough few games. We've got Arsenal, then Forest away, then Man City, then Chelsea away. And after that, it's Ipswich, Fulham away, Southampton, Newcastle away. So we're about to go into 4 games where Daisy's at home. Actually, Daisy's at home. We're about to go through 4 games there. What did I say? It's Arsenal, Forest, City, Chelsea. We're needing to do something, really, to try and do something. The last Arsenal away, it finished 0-0, but we were actually really good. We played really well against Arsenal away. But tomorrow, I'd just like to see us have a go. I think, like I said, I'm quite confident. What about you guys? Give us a heart there if you're confident about our position now, that we are safe, that we mathematically know. But like, you're not seeing like Ipswich, Southampton, or Leicester catching us there, are you? Give us those hearts there if you agree that we're safe. Like, no way, they're one of those bottom 3 catches. So I'd just like to see us play. Come out against Arsenal tomorrow, midday game, and fans are still up for it. Hopefully, weather should be nice and bright. Should be a lovely day to go to Goodison Park. One of the last 4 games ever there. And I'd love to see us have a go. Just get there and get the ball down, play some football, try and play through them. They've got a bad injury list tomorrow, haven't they? They've got what's that? Calafiori. They've got Ben White injured. Gabriel Gabriel Jesus is injured, but so is Gabriel, the centre back. So is that Justin Timber is injured. Tomiyasu is injured, and I think they're missing Havertz as well. So okay, they've just got Bukayo Saka back, who scored in 7 minutes, being back fit and playing against Fulham the other day. Like, so, all right, but they've got some really, like, a real bad injury list there. So I think it's possibly a good time to play them as well. They've also got Real Madrid next week in, like, the is it the semi-final of the Champions League, or is it quarters? But anyway, that's a massive game. They've got Real Madrid, do you know what I mean? So it's not like they can rest players, really, but they've got bad injuries, haven't they? So let's see what people are saying. Let's see what you're all saying. They were not burning effigies of Tarks or abusing his wife in the stadium like Beckham. Yeah, but abuse is abuse, isn't it? Ashley Skillen says, let's enjoy the last few games left, try get there without ticket last home game. You're going to try and get to the last one, Southampton. Good luck to that. I seen today that Everton have confirmed that they're actually going to do a ballot for that last home game. So they said season ticket holders are obviously, they've got their tickets, but any members in that, it'll be a ballot. It's going to a ballot now. It'll be a tiered ballot because the demand for that last home game, they're aware of it. So let's see. Tarky's being made out to be an assassin. Oh, we've gone through that. Let's see. Where were we up to? Would you swap being safe with 10 games to go for the excitement of trying to stay up with 5 games to go? Absolutely not, Bluey. Absolutely not. So that's a good point. I think I get the point you're making there, Bluey. Is like, because I'm saying it's got a bit of a lull, and as Matthew's saying, players are kind of on the beach. We've got nothing to play for, and that I totally get what you're saying. Yeah, but I'd still look. It's the last 4 games at Goodison Park, so I just want to see them play. Just try and play some football. Let's not go up against Arsenal tomorrow. And have somebody's mentioned on my channel from a comment on our video from the other night. Somebody said we need to stop playing these 2 defensive mids in front of a back 4 and try something else. And perhaps that's it. Perhaps that's what's doing it, because we are still a very defensive team going out there. Good point though, Bluey. Take it. Let's see. Now we're seeing why West Ham got rid of Moyes. Jack, stop it, mate. You're killing me. Moyes has brought us out from this terrible period we were in. And we are where we are because of Moyes. Like I say, I feel like we're safe, so I'd like to see us just play with a bit of risk. Play with a bit of freedom. Not risk, freedom is the word I'm looking for. Go and play with a bit of freedom that you're safe. Just go and have a go, lads. Enjoy yourselves. As long as we stay up, other results go our way. Man City are going to be deducted 60 points, so they're going down. I doubt it's all weird about Man City, isn't it? How long has it taken them to get to that decision and let us know what's going on about City? It's so weird, and it's been announced that City have issued another set of league proceedings, apparently against the Premier League, because they believe they favoured Arsenal or something weird like that. Don't know what's going on there. Quarterfinals is a Bluey, yeah. The Real Madrid game. Cheers, mate. So yeah, that's a massive game for Arsenal next week. So they must have one eye on that, because let's face it, like they're not going to win the league. They're not going to catch Liverpool. Unfortunately, we've got to accept that. I think we all accepted that a while ago. Now they're not catching Liverpool, so they've got to be looking at that Champions League, saying that's our chance. That's our chance this season. It's such a tough game against Real Madrid, but they could beat them. Arsenal could beat them. They'll struggle without Gabriel though. Let's see. Jason Hill says no need for the negative comments. Far too easy for people throwing out the chat. Yeah, police should charge people for threats to kill. You did it on the streets, you'll be before the magistrates. Jason, I can't agree more, mate. Cannot agree more. It has to be dealt with. It has to be tougher, doesn't it? It has to be tougher, like consequences for people doing that. Really does. Really does. Massive football bans. That's just to start, but should be able to press charges for it. Totally agree. They got a lot of injuries, but we've got to fit Harrison in Decore. Yeah, let's talk about that then. Cause we'll just talk briefly about the game tomorrow. Jack Harrison can't play, can he? I mean, in 2 ways. I mean that. One, he literally can't play. But 2, surely he can't go out on that pitch tomorrow. Surely not. Surely Moyes has to see it now and be like, Jack, mate, you're gonna have to give it a rest. Lindstrom's injured though. Lindstrom is injured now, so I don't know what we do there. But I'd honestly rather have Decore in the middle and Die on one side, Alcaraz on the other. They just can't take Jack Harrison. If he comes out on that pitch tomorrow, I'll just be disappointed. Yeah. It's everybody else think, and Die getting minutes the other day. He's got to play, hasn't he? McNeil has trained 4 times now as well. Hopefully McNeil's on the bench. Hiya Sammy, you're okay. We're so happy you managed to get tickets for Arsenal. We're planning up from Nottingham in the morning. Watch out for you. Sammy, drop me an email. Let's meet up before the game by the Dixie Dean statue and get you on the video, eh, Sammy? Love to get subscribers on, especially people that join us for these live videos, because there's not loads that join for these live videos, and it's the same names as see. So like I met Lunatic there and got Lunatic on. Sammy, drop me an email, please, if you don't mind, please, and we'll meet up. So I'm sure everybody here would like to see you on the channel as well. So let's do that, Sammy. Like I have Stephen, the Liverpool fan, and Dean, the Everton fan, on the couch the other night watching the game. I'm trying to get as many of you guys involved as possible. So Sammy, if you can, drop me an email and let's meet up before the game tomorrow. Get you guys on the video, okay? Made up that you managed to get tickets though. Absolutely over the moon you managed to get tickets. Cool, will do. If we get there early enough, defo. Well, you've got to get there early. You've got to now. You've got to. You got tickets. You've got to be there early. Soak up the atmosphere and that. Sammy. Louis says, let's see. Lunatic says, jackpot. Would be funny to tell them they'd have the nicest day in the championship. That's the any news about the accusations. Seems awfully quiet from off now. Which accusations? What? I've missed something there. Missed something there. So let's see. Pep said, oh yeah, you said we talk about the accusations about Man City. No news yet. No news yet at all. It keeps. Yeah, it was March, wasn't it? It was said early March we'd hear, and we're in April now. Still nothing. Let's see. Bluey says no, he is that bad. I feel sorry for him. He really does try. Bluey, that's the thing. I think Jack Harrison is trying. I think he is trying his hardest. But yeah, it's tough, isn't it? It's tough. Turn up late, Jez, no bother. Right, I don't like these going over half hour. I like to get these done in half hour. So, Thomas McGinnis says, don't play him for the rest of the season. I will pay for his ticket to Leeds now. Mate, I'll give him a lift, honestly. I'll give him a lift. Defo. Have a chat to him. Let him know it's nothing personal, Jack, but it's time to go back to Leeds, mate. Really is time. Frankie straight in there. Frankie knew what was coming there. So nobody predicted 1-0 to Liverpool the other night, guys. Most of us wouldn't even bother predicting something like that anyway, because we're all Blues. But there were a couple of Reds, weren't there, that joined, just to try and wind us up and that, I think. But not one of them predicted a 1-0 for the Reds. Good. I'm happy about that. So Frankie, 2-0 Everton. Let's make a start. Frankie 2-0. Matthew Booth. Go on, Matthew. You little. That's all right, Matthew. Ashley's gone 2-1. To the mighty Blues. Thomas 2-0. To the mighty Blues. Terry Nash 3-1. Can I give you a choice of prizes as well? Oh, Frankie, you've got to go. No props, Frankie. We're finishing up now anyway, mate, honestly. Little half-hour chat about the games and the game tomorrow. Had a little chat about Liverpool the other night, didn't we? Celtic has gone 3-1 with Terry Nash. Best that right up, Celtic. That is your name there. Oh no, it is Celtic, don't worry. Bluey, 4-2 to the Toffees. Yes, Bluey. Jez, 1-0. Okay, Jez. Keep these going. Sammy's gone 2-1 to the Blues. So you're with Ashley. Sammy and Ashley, 2-1 to the Blues. Jackpot, 1-0 Everton. Jack, that's fine. You're with Jez. I hope Tarkovsky scores for you, Jack, as well, okay? Let's see, where was I? Lunatic's not feeling very confident for tomorrow, aren't you, mate? 1-1, trying to be positive. Lunatic, whilst you're on, have Ajax finished their season now, mate? Lunatic's gone 1-1. Jason Hindle's gone 1-1 straight after Lunatic, okay. You two are going with your head instead of your hearts, aren't you? That's no way to bet, guys. Awesome night. 2-0 Arsenal. Okay, awesome. Awesome night. Are you a red? HE Pennypacker 4-1 to the Toffees. Yes, 4-1. Take that. Jackpot says my heart says 1-0 to Everton, but my head says 4-0 Arsenal. Jack, I know how you feel, mate. Honestly, it's a tough game, isn't it? May catch you tomorrow, Droney. Jez, are you there as well? Are you at the game, Jez? Again, drop me an email, mate. Or I'll be by the Dixie Dean statue about what's kickoff's 12:30, 11:30 onwards. I'll be round the Dixie Dean statue. Honestly, if you see me there and it's you, Jez, Sammy, please grab me. Just say it's me, Jez, from the channel. It's me, Sammy. Please, guys. Be great to see some of you guys there. Rob Sutton, yes, you can have 3-2. Nobody's got it yet, Rob. 3-2 to the Blues, Rob. Yeah. Let's all get behind Blues and Tarks. Yes, exactly. Lunatic says Ajax PSV last Sunday. Now 9 points clear. 7 games to go. We've got 7 games to go. Oh, I thought you said the AZ Akmar game that you invited me to, Lunatic, was the last one of the season. I don't know why I thought you said that. Let's see. HE Pennypacker going big. Yes, HE. Awesome Night says, I hope 3-0 Everton, but 9-2 Arsenal. Oh, it's tough, innit? It's tough. I will go for... I'm going to go with 3-2 Everton with Rob Sutton here. 3-2 Everton. Guys, you've got choices this week as well. So we've got there Frankie 2-0, Matthew 3-1 Arsenal, Ashley and Sammy 2-1, Thomas Mack 2-0, Terry Nash and Celtic Vape 3-1, Bluey 4-2, Jez Taylor and Jackpot 1-0 Everton, Lunatic and Jason Hindle 1-0, Awesome Night 2-0 to Arsenal, H.E. Penny 4-1, Rob Sutton and me 3-2. Yeah, choice this week. You can have a Boblat by all means. It's getting a bit warm now though, so I've got no caps here actually. Or you can have a cap. This isn't even one of mine, this is a Montrex one. You could pick a cap of your choice, or you can have a Beto in the Netto t-shirt. So if you win, you can have a choice: cap, Boblat, or Beto in the Netto. Okay, guys, we're going to finish off there. Anybody who's at the game tomorrow, Jez and Sammy have already said that they are. So if you're there, I'll be by the Dixie Dean statue about 11:30 onwards. About 11:30 onwards, okay. Love to get some of you guys. I try and get as many people as I can on camera. Loads of people are happy to have a chat with me though, but they don't want to go on camera. And I get it, but whilst I'm there, I am trying to get people on camera for the video, because it just makes better viewing, doesn't it? Getting to listen to some other Evertonians and their thoughts on it. So, guys, we will finish off there. Okay. Fingers crossed we play better tomorrow. Better football, the sort of football we were playing against Tottenham when they came to Goodison and Leicester. I know it's Arsenal and they're better, but just like to see us playing better football. I'd like to see Harrison not in the squad. And I'd like to just see us doing a bit more. Beto actually scoring a goal again like he was weeks ago. And the fans getting right behind it, especially behind James Tarkowski, who's had a bit of stick this week that none of us like, certainly. Yeah, guys, Arsenal have one eye on Tuesday. Totally agree, Jez. Totally agree. And so they should as well, by the way. So they should. If I was an Arsenal fan, I'd want them to have their eyes on Tuesday and not tomorrow, because Tuesday is their better chance. They've got a better chance of winning that and winning something there than the league, because they're just too far behind, aren't they? That's what I want. Guys, thanks very much for watching. Thanks very much for joining me again. I really do appreciate you all joining and getting involved with the chat. Up the toffees. Come on, you Blues. Beto and the Netto. Let's hope we get something out of Arsenal tomorrow. Tarky's banned, isn't he? Got 5 yellows. Oh, is he? Got 5 yellows since Christmas. Doesn't it change? What's the score there? Is Tarkovsky banned for the game? Does that mean we're gonna have Keane at the back? Everybody's gonna change their predictions here. Sure, he did on Wednesday. Right. Could change things. I don't know. It changed. It's 5 before Christmas, isn't it? And then after that, it goes up to 10, doesn't it? They can get 10 then after Christmas, the end of the season or something, or am I wrong about that? It's up to 10 now. Yeah, that's what Bluey's saying there. 77 now, Evan. It's up to Blue now. Also, you've got 2-0 Arsenal. Yeah, it's up to 10, isn't it? Actually, because after Sammy, sorry, because it goes up to 5 up until Christmas. From the start of the season to Christmas, you get 5, they're banned. After that, it's up to 10. 10 to the Gunners then, Nick. That's the one, isn't it? Yeah, Sammy. Yeah. You wanted to see him. Yeah, we all do. Yeah, you want Tarkovsky on that pitch. Jack Paul doesn't, or maybe he does. Yeah, guys, finish off there. Thank you for joining me. I'll have a video up tomorrow as soon as I can. So I'll be at the match 12:30 till about 2:30. Then I'll get back, get a video edited, and get it up for you as soon as I can, so you can soak in. If you don't make the game, you can soak in the atmosphere at Goodison. Okay. Nope, says Jack. Oh, Jack, love it, lad, love it, guys. Fingers crossed I'll see some of you tomorrow, and fingers crossed we get some points out of Arsenal. Take care, everybody. Have a good weekend. Bye bye now.